Hello YouTube. Today we got combination wrenches. On the left, we got Incon. In the middle, we got TEKTON. On the far right, we got Capri. Now, before I get into this, I want to do a shout out to one of my good friends and subscriber, Rusted Horsepower. Check out his channel. He's got some good things happening over there. Shout out to Rusted Horsepower. Okay, now I just bought the Incon set, so I can't say a whole lot about it as far as how they're going to hold up or how good they're going to be. But I've had the TEKTON for 4 or 5 years, used them a ton. I've had a Capri for half a year, used those quite a bit. So let's do this first. As far as the price range goes, the Incon was a 14-piece set. It was around $140. The TEKTON and the Capri are both 15-piece sets. They were TEKTON's the cheapest, and Capri is the cheapest if you go by pieces, because the Incon was a 14-piece set, and it was more, and you got more wrenches in the Capri. So the Capri's probably, they're all really close. So this is pretty good. This is pretty good. The only difference would be that the Incon's got the anti-slip open end part, which Milwaukee's got that. A lot of them got that now. That seems to be the new rage. First thing I want to get into is the length before we go too far. I prefer a longer wrench pattern when I can. I'm going to put them up here on a table here, and I'm going to show you who's the longest. Incon is on the left. TEKTON is in the middle. Capri is on the far right. The Incon is a good 1 3/16 longer. I measured it than a TEKTON, and the Capri is 3/16 shorter than a TEKTON. So the Capri is the shortest of the three as far as length goes. That's the first thing I wanted to show you. And the next thing would be the chrome. The chrome on the Incons it's pretty nice. It's got a really nice high polish, as well as the TEKTON. The TEKTON's got a really nice high polish, and the two side by side, they're pretty close as far as the polish goes. I would say really close. The Capri has got a higher polish. It's got a real high polish. That was one of the things that attracted me to this wrench. Very good looking wrench. It's a different color too a little bit, but it's a higher polish. You can see the color is different compared to the Incon. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a higher sheen to a higher polish. The Icon's a little bit darker tone, and the same with the TEKTON. The TEKTON is a lot like the Incon, but you can see the shine on the Capri. It's a little bit more of a high polish. Next, we're going to compare the beam. The beam on the Incon, you got big hands. You're going to probably like this wrench. The beam on the Incon is it's pretty thick. The beam is 18.8 mil, so it's almost 19 millimeters thick, and that's going to feel good in a bigger hand. The TEKTON is almost 2 millimeters narrower, 16.8. So it's 2 millimeters smaller. And the Capri, it's almost the same as the TEKTON, 16.8, very close. So of the three, the beam on the Incon is much bigger. I put the Incon in the middle, and I'll put them side by side, and you can see the beam. The beam on the Incon is 2 millimeters thicker. So if you got a big hand, The icon, you're going to like the icon the way it feels in your hand. Now we're going to measure, I want to put a caliper on this, on this open end part, but it'd be kind of hard because it's got the steps. So you're going to get a lot of different readings here when it hits different steps, but I'll do it anyways. You got 19.5, 0.7, almost 8, 20 up towards the top. So you're going to get different readings on that because of the anti-slip. But we can do it with the TEKTON and the Capri. Here's the TEKTON, and .43 millimeter. That's the TEKTON, and these are all 19 mil wrenches. 19.4 it was. Now we're going to go to the Capri. The Capri is tighter, 19.26. So the Capri, at least in the 19 millimeter, it's got the tightest fit. Let's put a bolt on the non-slip one here for a minute here. You can see it in action. If I can get it in there for you. The play on it is that's not bad. Don't forget, it's got the anti-slip teeth, so that's going to be a little different. Still pretty snug. Let's try it on the TEKTON. You can see the play in it. It's not horrible. Gotta have some play, right guys? The Capri is definitely the tighter. As far as the 19 mil goes, the Capri has got the best tolerances. Okay, let's go to the closed, the box end. Let's compare these up close if I can get these in for you. Here's the box end on all three, and the Capri, it's got a wave. It's got the wave. It's got more. It doesn't come to a point as much as the other ones do. You can see it's more wavy, whereas the TEKTON and the Incon, they got more of a point than the Capri. You can see it there. The Capri's, well, they call it wave technology on the Capri. It is a little bit different. Let's see how it fits a fastener. Okay, this is the. Let's go with the Incon first. You know, if you're going to break something loose, you're not going to use the open end anyways. So this is to me, more important. That's pretty snug. The Icon's pretty good. Going to the TEKTON. TEKTON's got a little teeny bit more slop than the Incon did. In the Capri's pretty snug. That Capri's a nice wrench. Okay, now we're gonna go to what do I want to try now? Let's try a different size here. Let's go with the 10 mil. The 10 mil. A 10 mil TEKTON and a 10 mil Capri, or I mean Incon. See how much longer the Incon is? Incon is longer. Not so much like the 19 mil, but it's still longer. If I can do this, I'm trying to get them even for you. Yeah, you can see it there. You see it more right there. Icon's on the left. They got a longer pattern, most definitely than on the Incon. Let's see how the 10 mil is on the Incon. Let's go to the beam. Like I said, it's gonna be tough because it's got that wave tech. It's got the anti-slip. So see, I'm gonna get different readings. I can guarantee that. 10.38, 54. I'm getting different readings because of the steps in it. Let's try the TEKTON 10. TEKTON. Here's a TEKTON 10 mil. And 10.24. 10.24 on the TEKTON. Let's try the Capri. Let me see the Capri. Take a gander. Wow, those are almost the same. So that being said, let's check this again. 10.22, 10.23. 10.23 for the Capri. Let's go back to the TEKTON. 10.23. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's a little bit, boy, hold on. They're not as pronounced as the 19 mil. They're both pretty close. It was 10.23 for the, so it's a little bit bigger on the TEKTON, not much, but not as pronounced as the 19 mil was. Let's put a faster on a 10 mil icon on the box end. If I can get it to focus here for you guys. Hoorah! Not too bad on the icon. On the TEKTON. TEKTON's got a little more play than the icon did. The Capri. See if I can focus this better for you. Capri's pretty tight as well. That. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, the Capri's pretty snug. So, that being said here, you can't go wrong with any three of these sets. They're all basically the same price range. The icons, like I said, I haven't had them. I just got them, so I can't. I'll give another review down in the future how much I like using them. But my pick of these three, I do like the Capri. I've used the TEKTON most because I had them longer, but the Capri is my go-to. TEKTON's number 2. I don't know about the icon, but I'm going to start using them and see how I feel about that. Is there anything you guys want to see in the future? Leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. I'm going to go back to the ratchet screwdrivers tomorrow. I want to finish up that series. I got a couple in today, just got them in. And then we're going to go with all my ratchets all together in probably next week with some unusual ratchets mixed in. I'm trying to mix it up, guys. All right, guys, got any comments, leave it below, and I'll gladly get back to you. Okay, guys.